Okay, so this is the DKB Kwikstart 2 Amiga 1000 Kwikstart peripheral. So it goes into the 68,000 slot. It's this daughter board. It has a couple of wires going over here to logic. I don't know what that's all about. Unfortunately, I didn't film any detail about the Kwikstart's connections. Obviously, for anyone who's interested, you can Google it and find out more. The big book of Amiga hardware has some good pictures, but keep in mind some of the pictures show it with the DKB inside a RAM expansion underneath, and this A1000 does not have that. Essentially, the kit comes with a replacement PAL chip to enable the use of Kwikstart version 2.0. You have to desolder the existing PAL located on the A1000's daughter board in position J and replace it with the one in the kit. And then you need to run two jumpers from the DKB to two positions on that same A1000 daughter board. One of them must be for the reset line, the other, well, comment below if you know. Basically this thing, you can either put one ROM in it. Right now it's got a 1.3 ROM in it. There's actually a jumper here that you can move and it disables the board. But if you add a second ROM chip, and really your only choice is 2.0 ROM, 2.04, whatever. So apparently, yeah, this extra slot is for another ROM, and pretty much your only choice. I mean, you could do 1.2 and 1.3 ROMs, I guess. That would be more compatible with really old stuff, but 1.3 is really, I mean, you don't usually need to go down to 1.2 for any reason. So the owner of this Amiga 1000 wants to go ahead and put a 2.04 ROM in there, and I do have, I've pulled out enough of those over the years. Let's see. There we go. Here's one, 2.04. And apparently, yeah, there's some sort of keyboard shortcut. And if it's like other DKB, like the multi-start, I think it is, that's going to be a holding down Control Amiga for like at least 5 seconds or something. So let's see. Let's just see if it works with Control Amiga to reinitialize to select the other ROM. So yeah, this jumper says on it, ROM is one position and disk, it says disk in the other position. That means to me that it will boot, you know, it'll basically disable the ROM switcher. So let's see here. Let's put this stuff back in here. It's fun. All right, let's see. .3. Now let's try to hold our, let's see what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's a 1.3 ROM. Let's try to hold our Control Amiga down for 5 seconds or whatever. I think keyboard hooked up. Yeah, we got a caps lock key. Control Amiga should be rebooting this. What's the deal? Why wouldn't this reset it? Huh. Okay, so in another Amiga database of hardware, I found the installation manual. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Kwikstart 2 ROM board. It's an add-on board that puts the latest Amiga Kwikstart permanently in ROM. The latest version provides you with the ability to install Kwikstart 2.0 as 1.3 and 1.2. This is the easiest way to upgrade to 2.0. Now when you power up your Amiga, it is ready to read the Workbench disk without the delay of it normally associated with the disk, the Kwikstart disk. Your Kwikstart board can be powered up in the operating system of your choice by selecting the jumper on the Kwikstart 2 board. You can power up under ROM and be able to switch between two ROMs installed on the board. Or you can power up with the Amiga able to switch between boot ROM and disk-based Kwikstart. When you do a quick reboot, also known as warm boot, the Amiga will stay in whatever operating system was last in. When you do a reboot and hold the keys for more than 5 seconds, the Kwikstart will sense the change and toggle the other operating system there after. See what? That's really weird. Let me just. Do we have a dead key on the keyboard? Because it's not. It's not. That Amiga. Ooh. There's your problem. I thought I tested all the keys on this thing, but maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. So we got some dead keys. I better write this down. So as it turns out, some of the keys on this keyboard don't work. It is at this point that I stopped filming for the DKB Kwikstart 2, and I changed to filming a video of cleaning and fixing the A1000 keyboard. That video for the keyboard has been published, and you can check it out on my YouTube channel. Now that we have our continuity in order, let's continue with the DKB Kwikstart video. So this DKB Kwikstart 2, now that I've put the 2.0 ROMs in it, we have we can do a soft reboot, control Amiga, and and this is what happens, or when I turn the computer on. When you turn the computer on, you get 1.3. Those are the ROMs that were in there. So the question is how do we get to the other ROMs? And the answer is with the same method that DKB used for its multi-start ROM switcher that I have in my Amiga 2000. And that is to hold the control Amiga keys down for 5 seconds. 3, 1000, 4, 1000, at least 5 seconds. And when it reboots, we should have the other ROM. Yeah, here's our 2.0 ROMs. These are 2.04. So, yeah, perfect. And if we do another quick reboot, we're going to remain with those 2.0 ROMs. And we would either need to turn the computer off and back on, or we can hold these keys down again for 5 seconds. 4 1000, 5 1000, and we will revert back to the 1.3. It actually works pretty well. Yeah, that's the I had a DKB multi-start in my original Amiga 2000 30 years ago. And I used the heck out of it whenever I felt like playing an old game, because I had 2.0 or 3.0 ROM. I think I actually only ever got up to 2.04 ROMs in my original Amiga 2000. And I'd run all my productivity 3D modeling programs, and even my BBS when I had one on that. And then once in a while I'd have the urge to play a floppy game, and I would just reboot the computer by holding the keys in. I'd first, but I'd have to turn the accelerator off, so that means I had to power down the computer, and then I had a switch in the back for turning the accelerator off. So I think later on I put a switch for the Kwikstart as well, so that I could turn it off, flip both switches, turn it back on, and I'd be ready to game, rather than flip the switch off to the accelerator, turn it back on, hold down control Amiga to reboot, for 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure I put a switch on there later on for that. Anyway, all right, so that's it for the DKB Kwikstart 2 ROM switcher. ROM, it's one of the best original mods, you know, original peripherals you could get for the Amiga 1000, because it made it so you didn't have to put that dumb Kwikstart disc in every time. So anyway,